Parama Purusha has both a external and an internal relationship with each and every person, both a general relationship and a very personal relationship. In the general sense, that divine entity, that most beloved of your heart, is the essential being, is the substance of this entire universe, of this entire creation. There is nothing outside of that supreme consciousness. Nothing exists outside of Parama Purusha, that most precious being, aware intelligence that is the foundation of this universe. The whole universe is created by Prakriti, that creative force within the body of Purusha. It is in the mind of Purusha, in the awareness and consciousness, in the being of Purusha, that this entire universe exists. So there is no place you can go, nothing you can think, nothing that happens in this world that is outside of the mind of that most profound and vast being. For that being is infinite. There is no beginning, no end, no time. The whole creation, all that is within Parama Purusha. So you cannot find anything outside of that one. So you have a relationship because that one is the only one that is. You and all that you see and know is of that one. So your external world is really a manifestation of Parama Purusha. But your internal world also, your thoughts, your desires, your personality, all that you identify with is composed of him. And he has a deep internal relationship to you. And that one which is in everything is your most beloved entity, can and does appear both in the external world and in the internal world as your guiding force, your guiding light to truth, knowledge, and bliss, to the supreme consciousness of the divine being, to that stratum in which there is no illusion, no duality of form, but only awareness of the unitary essence of being. The mind of a human being, grown out of the actions of Prakriti, identifies with the body and forms the ego, the sense of I amness, and assumes that it is the body, it is the thoughts, it is the senses and what is perceived. The identity becomes so great with the doership of actions and with the sensory experience and the thoughts and feelings that accompany it all, that a sense of self forms that believes itself to be separate and apart. But that is an illusion. For that very sense of self and all it is composed of is made of Parama Purusha. It is a false assumption, the belief that yourself is something separate from the whole, that your will, your actions are done separate from anything else, that you are separated. That is the fundamental cause of human suffering. And it is the fundamental mistake, the original sin, the assumption that you are different from the whole, taking the unreal to be real, the illusion to be the reality. The reality exists within you, and that reality may appear as your inner guide, your guru. As your external guru, that can happen, that Lord manifests to bring you teachings and to destroy the ignorance in your mind. And internally, Lord manifests to guide you, to love you, to show that divine presence, that infinite beloved to you, and to wrap you in the arms of love until there is no sense of separation. And lover and beloved become one. This is the internal road to knowledge. In the manifestation of the Sadguru within the mind. For those who have this type of devotion, Guru may come and present himself, herself, in ways that are unique, perhaps in vision, perhaps in dream, perhaps in feelings, perhaps in audio, in voice and character, embodying in the mind of the devotee. When the Ajna chakra becomes activated, the presence of the Sadguru becomes known to the devotee. But how that one manifests can vary greatly from one person to another in that personal relationship that you have to Parama Purusha, guiding you to the truth that there is no separation between you and the most beloved, between you and all that is. For there is only one being, one truth, one existence. All else is Maya, holding a relative truth. But the deeper truth is that all is a part of one whole. All occurs, all manifestation occurs in the mind of the Sadguru, of the mind of Parama Purusha. For there is only one Guru ultimately, and that is the Supreme Brahma. There is no other Guru. All the forms that are taken to guide the living beings are the grace of that great one, embodying through Prakriti the supreme consciousness of the Divine One. Both externally and internally, within your own mind, within your own heart, within your own experience. And any preconceptions you may have on how that will look for you may be false. For you are not the governing consciousness from which this arises. Your ego, your sense of I amness as a body, mind, structure, and personality is not the source of Parama Purusha. It is the expression of Parama Purusha. And that divine consciousness, when it wills to draw a being from illusion to truth, to awaken consciousness, it uses the Yoga Maya to embody and bring truth to the devotee, the seeker of truth. The experiences of different people vary greatly. How that one comes to you, how that one teaches you and guides you, may vary greatly. So look around, listen. Listen for that guidance. Listen for how the infinite speaks to you. And begin to follow that trail to its source. may be a feeling, a touch, a word, a vision, a dream, a sense. It may be a series of circumstances. Lord can manifest in many ways. For those who have eyes to see and ears to hear, the babbling brook will speak the truth, and the song of the bird will be the song of the infinite. Teachers are all around for those who have the eyes to see and the ears to hear. No matter how dark a time may seem, the light of the infinite is always there, always with you. It cannot be obscured if you cling to it, even in illness, even with the deepest struggles, even in pain. Lord is there. Just cling to Him. That one is always with you. You only need to awaken your capacity to listen. Listen with your heart. Hold to the beloved. Remember, all is Him. All is that one. All is her. All is Him. There is no him or her. All is the one. That one will never leave you, never abandon you. If you turn to that one is there. Your closest ally, your closest friend, your guide, your beloved. Is always with you. All right. Remember this. Namaskar.